Hello, fellow heroes, and welcome. Oh wow, that's weird. I almost said the old name. I gotta change my intro completely. I know if you're listening right now to this first episode, I bet you're having a blast. Huh. Well, for if you want to know, we're called Roll to Start. So, and I will brainstorm an intro for that. I've been using an older intro in the past. If this is your first time listening to us, be prepared for more of that kind of stuff. But if you want to catch us live, you can catch us at twitch.tv/digitalhero101, where we play Dungeons and Dragons, where I grab my friends. I play them every Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. We love to have you. We have pre-game and post-game discussions with chat, and, you know, we love to have you here. If you are unable to catch us live, then you can always catch us at Roll to Start or Digital Heroes on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts or your podcast flavor of choice. You know, pick your poison. Let's get into the game. You know, after I stumbled, I literally was like, okay.
One thing tripped you up so bad.
I literally was like, okay, I'm gonna improv this. Like, I'm gonna do this. It shouldn't be too different from my normal intro, and we've been spending the last 30 minutes brainstorming new names, and then I jump in there and I do it like how I used to do the old intro, and then I'm like, wait, it doesn't work.
Trying to break a habit.
Justin, what do you got there? You got some. You're trying to make you look menacing.
Got a candle and I don't know.
Sending
I was
the
lighting
vibes.
it, and then I was like, "That
Really
looks
wants to smell
cool."
it.
Yeah, you got that light going on. He choked. Yep, I did choke. That's Chet telling me to choke just a little bit. But you know, we pick up where we left off. I rolled a natural 1 for speech.
Great.
For performance.
Oh, I thought you.
What?
Thought you actually rolled a natural one.
Oh no, I haven't had physical dice in front of me in like months because of how we've been doing this. However, last we left off, our adventurers, known as Cira and the Pussycats, had recently left Dragon Reach. They departed saying goodbyes to an old adventurer of theirs, a friend of theirs, Itzel, but they soon ran into some pirates who wanted to capture Cira, yes, the Cira of the Pussycats, and use her as ransom. Now, this failed on the pirates' behalf, but the players also came up with somewhat of a plan. At least they thought they knew the plan until the plan commenced. They rammed their ship T-bone style into someone else's airship, which then commenced a huge battle. The party, not realizing that they were actually going to T-bone the other airship, was caught off guard by their own maneuver and fought off a squad of pirates. However, while the pirates were distracted, two new members of the party, convened their own escape as they were prisoners and already held ransom. Squad, there was like 40, what Ramon or Amal says in chat. Feel free to interrupt me during this.
I was about to say, that triggered me. You saying a squad. Absolutely fucking not.
Showed up with the squad. Just showed up with like 40 people at the doorstep. Yeah. A large
gang bangs and a couple Hummer limos.
A large group of pirates. And Thalia and Uzuris, weirdly enough, being an owl, or someone trapped in an owl's body, they escaped their slavitude. They escaped from being slaves and have now joined the party. And they have joined their airship and getting to know one another and learning about the different things that are going on. Right now, they're heading to a an outlawed, kind of a free town called Syndra. This town is well loved by pirates, smugglers, and those of the unsettling sorts, and they're going to get their bearings as they are uncovering a drow. I don't want to say conspiracy, but a drow plot to overtake the top side of the world, because the drow are now gaining power. They've attempted assassinating political figures, and they've tried recruiting other powerful creatures like giants to their core, and this party has been stopping them along the way. Now, feeling like they're finally getting to the western side of the realm to find the drow stronghold. But now the ship docks, lands into the ocean, and you have reached this town of Syndra. It's kind of a bustling town with people running amok, NPCs that I should probably add to the map, and you guys take port, and you see that someone with a clipboard and some parchment and some ink on the parchment is standing there looking like he's ready to check you guys in or something, which is kind of odd coming from a pirate town. But, and so our story begins.
Just because they're pirates doesn't mean they're unorganized, please. Alright.
True.
Okay. So, if I remember correctly last time... Oh, wait, no, I'm still in my room, yeah. Never mind. Good. Right, this was the morning...
I will disembark
Okay.
and go and meet the art manager, I think it's what it's called.
Okay, so Thalia disembarks. And you're gonna go. I think I need to grab your guys' pieces and get them over here. So give me 2 seconds as I grab everyone who is playing at the moment and who might also possibly show up. All right, here we go. Love it. And don't need that. Is that everyone? Oh, I'm missing. I need a. There we go.
Harbor Master, that's what they're called. Harbor Masters.
Sure. Yeah.
You can't see them.
Yeah, I know.
I did
You should be able to
research
see them now.
on this type of like the manager of the docks for my background shit, so I was like, I know what this is.
I know this one.
Ooh, pick me.
Okay, so this is the morning after, so I'm healed up. I'm no longer fucking dying.
Okay. So your character should be on there.
Do we disembark from the... I will put myself here.
Okay. Let me
Or
just use
here.
this guy.
I don't know which side you would disembark on.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah, since I didn't sleep, does it still count as a long rest?
Since you didn't sleep.
I thought you just want to sleep late.
No, I have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, because she stayed up all night talking
that's
to
right.
Perseus.
Yeah.
If you want, you can like take a short rest and roll dice, like roll your hit points if you want to heal up.
Okay, that's what I was doing.
Hey Mario,
Yes.
would it be possible to switch out my token and roll 20 to the Hero Forge?
Yeah,
picture?
I was literally
Absolutely
like
not.
thinking the same thing.
It's just easier to see, I think.
I agree. I was thinking it, and I was like, man, I need to do that for next time. Let's do it right now. Can you send me your Hero Forge picture again?
Yes.
And I'll make it happen.
I was looking at the map trying to find myself.
No, that's a fair request.
Absolutely not, bud. Gonna stop you right there, right?
You know, Jeff, you've been really needy recently.
$5 for the tokens for you. Come on.
I didn't request that.
Can I switch it? I don't know. It depends. You got $5?
You got $5. You gotta pay up. You know, this is resources we're using up here.
No, I don't. Well, damn. That kind of sucks for you.
Oh, Okay, where...
God, just be a giant.
Did you put it in chat, or did you put it in...
I don't have it saved. I gotta recrop it real quick.
Hold on. I might actually still have it saved. I don't think me and you have had, like, crazy amounts of conversations on... this? Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Oh, you got it?
Oh, I got it.
Oh, there is the man, the myth.
There's the man, the
le-
myth, the legend. Chef Boyardee.
Wait, I'm legendary?
Oh,
What does
Jeff,
that mean?
you missed it. I did an impersonation of Broxer.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he
yeah, it was
did!
uncanny.
Wait, when did this happen?
Last
You
week.
like cut out or something last
Oh,
week?
yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Or
2
2
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago?
Yeah, too. I never came back.
You
Yeah,
just
we
never
had
came
some
back,
stuff
and
going on
you
with
know,
the dog.
we just assumed you hated us.
Oh, weird.
and
You died. You know, we held funeral service.
I
there.
must have fallen asleep.
no, you said something was with
I
your
thought it was
doggo.
past that.
No, something was up with your dog that day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she started throwing up all over the place. Good times.
Ooh, cool.
So here's the catch. I'm not gonna give you access to your character.
Here's the catch. No.
There you go.
You can-
All right,
Um,
everything should be set up for you.
Okay.
The catch is he's gonna place it on the map, but right outside the playable part. Using.
Okay. You depart from the boat, and what you are calling harbor master taps quill in the ink pen is just like, all right. Now what is it here that what are you bringing in this vessel here for? What's going on here?
We have a ship we would like to temporarily dock.
Temporarily, Doc. How long are you looking to stay?
I believe. Let's see.
I love how Dahlia's the one that's like speaking for you guys.
I know no one else is
I know
going up.
that's the thing. That's what I love. So here we go.
I mean, is Prophet not here, not getting off? I don't.
Prophet's funny. Make a perception check. Prophet being the captain of the ship hired on.
Oh, you're supposed to have
fucking
like drinks
dipped.
and shit. Where is he? He's
Bro,
my
you're
man.
just gonna catch him sprinting away. I want it here.
Hey, beat.
I gotta go.
Perception? Oh, it's a 7.
A 7. That's fine. Prophet is actually he's like leaning on the side of the ship, like just leaning over, watching you have this conversation.
Look up. And gesture for him to answer the question.
Make a make a persuasion check real quick.
18.
What's that?
18.
18.
1 8.
Okay. So you gesture for him to answer, like for simple pickup, and just as he's going to answer, you hear a loud voice coming from behind or in front of you, but behind the quote unquote harbor master, and she's like, Eugene! Leave them alone! Why are you trying to scare them away already? As she walks up, puts her hand on Eugene's shoulder, just like claps down on it, and shakes him really roughly, and she says, Eugene here is just an old-fashioned highwayman. Here in Syndra, you don't have to pay a dime for anything.
Oh, wonderful. And what do we pay in?
Well, you do have to earn your keep. That's something you must do here. You can't just be freeloaders.
Would never dare? Lovely. What should we say for an approximation of...
No. You don't get it. Your ship's here. The spot's open. Your crew can rummage about. Don't cause any trouble of any sort. And we'll be good. Welcome to Syndra. And also, don't let any fools peg you for an easy target, as she slaps the back of the head of Eugene.
Can I make an insight on this woman and to see she's really being truthful about our, like, quote unquote free day, or if there's like a workaround she's doing?
Is she pulling a fast one on you while he's trying to pull a fast one on you? Yeah, go ahead, roll for insight.
There's layers to these scams.
There's layers.
Won't get me with tactics.
The 22.
Ooh. So she seems what she's saying is genuine. It looks like again, you look around, there aren't really any guards. You know, you've been to quite a lot of places yourself, and this it's a large place, but there's no guards. There's no real like uniform of structure. You see people from different crews kind of crowding together. You see people taking up spaces, but it's almost like a very like communion kind of place. So there's a lot of truth to what she's saying right now that you can believe her, and you can see that she has some sway. If not, she seems to be very respected.
Okay. I do know, just a refresher, I do know 3 people in Syndra, and I should be a little familiar with the place. Is there any other information, like base information, that I would know from the get-go about Syndra?
You can make a history check.
So no, it's an 11.
11. So yeah, depending on your rolls, depending on how much information I'll give you. So like, you basically just needed a 5. Syndra it's a free state. Essentially, it really isn't governed by any one person. There are, however, weirdly enough, there are large companies that reside in the area, and a lot of these companies again are contracted with the government. So like that, and this is how like a lot of the piracy has come to be, is because they have not paid out, the contractors didn't pay out the workers and yada yada. So it's known as a free state, and like when nobles speak of it, nobles like are disgusted by Syndra. They don't like the idea of Syndra. They hate Syndra. They think Syndra is a testament to savagery, and that it shouldn't even be it shouldn't even exist. It's kind of like spitting on the face of like other governments and other empires, because this is the age of like colonialism and things of that nature. So they don't like it. That's what you know about Syndra. Syndra is from the stories is full of like thugs, and if you're looking to get away or hide, this is the place to go. There's been talks and there's been outreach in trying to essentially, I want to say, dominate or take over Syndra, but none have been too successful. No one's been able to like hold a good ground in this place.
Okay. What was the lady ever give her name? I don't think she did.
She did not. She is walking away currently. She's not too far away.
Okay, I was gonna say I will give out my hand to her. Introduce myself as.
Okay, you reach out. She catches you with the corner of her eyes as she's like beginning to walk backwards and starting to turn around. She says, "Ah, formalities, is it?" As she goes to shake your hand vigorously. The name's
Well,
Lucy.
I was gonna go for like the forearm grip, you know?
Oh, you were gonna go for the forearm grip.
Yeah.
You catch her off guard a little bit as there's kind of like this awkward, like, and you grab her by the forearm, and she says, "Bold, I can respect it. The name's Lucy." That's Luusi.
Wonderful to meet you. Thalia.
Thalia.
If we are in need of you, how should we contact you?
If you're, she kind of chuckles to herself. If you're in need of me, then there's going to be, then you're probably in some type of trouble. Let's hope you're not in need of me, and let's also hope that I am not in need of you. But if I am in need of you, I'll find you.
Duly noted.
Thalia, not so famous as Cira's and Pussycats, so she does not really recognize you or what you would.
That's what I was hoping for.
All right. You guys are docked.
We
You
go
guys
get
are
a
docked.
drink. Let's be like, should we go get that drink, Prophet?
Prophet gives a shrug and says, "You look to have handled yourself quite well. I was going to tell you not to fall for such a scheme as so silly as that one, but someone else came to your aid. Ah, why not? After what we've been through, a drink sounds good." And he gives out a couple more orders and issues, and then you're gonna find him in the bar or in the tavern over here. Pass turn to anyone?
I'm
Yeah,
still mid.
I'll go knock on Amal's door. Kind of a little tap tap tap. Hey Amal, you doing okay in there, bruh?
And like Amal kind of gusts the door. It only opens a little bit. Eyes are a little bit bloodshot, and just yeah,
Oh.
I'm doing great.
Oh yeah, totally sorry, dude. I didn't mean to wake you. So like we're docked and everything. I was gonna like get out and stretch my legs, kind of get like the lay of the land. Wondering if you wanted to come, but looks like you're a little preoccupied getting some Z's there, huh?
Give me like 5 minutes, and just abruptly shuts the door. And then like 5 minutes later, he just comes out, just clean as a whistle, as he always does. Clothes looks like they're ironed, but he doesn't have an iron, you know.
Oh, looking
Gotta-
skippy there, my man.
I just still bloodshot though. He just goes, yeah, gotta keep up the appearances or whatever. He definitely smells of alcohol. Where are we?
We're in the town of Syndra, I believe.
It's like nods and just, I've never heard of that place. All right, sure. Who else is going, or is it just gonna be us?
Well, I saw Thalia. That's her name. Yeah. She and Prophet went off to that building. DM, I assume there's like a sign or an awning or something that would indicate that this building is in fact a tavern.
Actually, no.
It just says
Okay.
tavern.
The tavern, like there's like absolutely there's a sign.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I don't know it's a tavern unless I see some signage that establishes it as a tavern.
There's signs out on each building.
It's a
I don't know
patio
if you
bar.
can see it on the
It's a
map.
Chili's.
It's a Chili's. It's an Applebee's.
Thalia and Prophet went into that building right there. It is a tavern, as you can tell by the copious amount of signage out front of it. But like we could go join up with them, or we could like it's been a while since I've like had my feet on the ground. I was gonna just kind of walk around and see what this place is about.
Yeah. We weren't invited, so I don't know if showing up to their outing is. That feels like that'd be a faux pas. So let's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prophet's kind of a serious dude. They're probably like talking business,
Just kind of looks over at him, kind of like
Prophet's
what?
a
Just
serious dude.
Have you had the chance to speak to Prophet?
Not a single word. Yes.
Right. That. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get going. Let's see what this place is about.
Yeah, so we're just gonna head off in this direction, heading north. And just what I mean, Broxer by this point, Mario, anything bright and vibrant and anything sparkly. Like he's kind of a child at heart, anything jumping out at him of like, ew, I want to go check that out.
Make a perception check.
Nothing.
You got it, dude.
Nothing in this place is shiny. This is your worst nightmare.
All right, that is going to be a 14 on perception.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, the town's bustling, dude. Like, there's actually just an open market right here, where you're heading, full of people, like, trading goods, setting up things. As you are talking and you're looking about, you see that there are a couple of thieves walking around, just like either pickpocketing people or just taking things off of fruit stands or weapon stands.
I'll just kind of tap Amal on his arm and kind of subtly point in the direction of one of these hooligans. Hey bro, did you catch that?
Huh? What?
Check it out. Right over here. Like between 10 and 11 o'clock. We got ourselves some pickpockets over here.
Oh, we're in that kind of place.
So you know that we're like trying to find like the drow like hideout, right? Maybe these guys know where that is, cause like they're also like bad guys and like game recognized game.
I feel like the level of bad here are on two wildly opposing scales. One is a pickpocket, and the other are wanting to do a takeover of the world.
I mean,
like you get
maybe they're like working for the guy who works for the guy who works for the guy who works for the drow,
I'm very tempted to let you run off and see what kind of trouble you can get into, but I feel like it's gonna come back and get all of us. Maybe we do go to that tavern that Prophet and Thalia are at, but we get a different table,
Okay, I mean, you're the pro, my man.
Let's take it easy for now. Haven't been in the best of moods, and
that's fair. I mean, you did kind of die yesterday, like, or almost.
Apart from hurting all over, being one of the things, I think we could just take some time to relax a little bit. Maybe keep an eye out to make sure no one tries to get in or off the ship. Because I'm still not super comfortable with everything that happened.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So
I don't think we should be too far from the ship, considering what actually happened.
Yeah. So we'll just head on inside the tavern and just let's just pull up a chair at the bar.
Yeah, let's do Where did I go? There I am.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh wow, what's this place called? Applebee's? Huh, strange name.
It's actually called Bapalays.
It's like it's apples, like the logo, like painted on the thing is apples, and then like bees are just kind of like swarming around it.
Bees?
Yeah.
Wow,
My favorite
five-
Cards Against Humanity
five-
card.
And it's like
Five-
the apple is like it's almost it looks like it's like on a stick. It's almost like a candy apple, and it's like dripping with honey.
Wow, 5 copper margaritas.
It's just a headshot of Fiona Apple.
It's just a
so-
headshot of Fiona.
Who is that woman? Wow, five copper margaritas and
Yes.
appetizer plates.
Okay, so Thalia, you go where are you? Where'd you go?
Bah.
In the bar.
Oh, I
In the
see.
same
I
place.
see. Okay. I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have any Warforges.
Don't? How could you do this to Prophet?
I know. Prophet's just he'll live.
Will he?
You know, if the dice are in his favor.
He eats a bad appetizer plate.
Yeah, just get some food poisoning. But you're a Warforge, you know.
How's that even possible?
It affects all of us, you know, these days.
How's that even possible? I eat with strong food.
It was strong food. It was very pungent. So you and Prophet are sitting at the table, and he doesn't. He has fruit, and he's taking oranges, he's peeling them with a knife, and he's peeling apples with the knife.
Okay.
And he's looking at you, and he says, "So you spent some time down as a slave. How long were you captured for?"
He must have been about a month.
You know,
Looks up.
Don't know.
time.
Still a month.
But time can be a very, very distorting thing. I've been the one for moving merchandises and such, but never been the one above hand when it comes to slavery.
All while we're in the tavern, I want to keep an ear out for any mentions of, Dirk, Cockcroft, and Lucy. Just want to see what people, or just want to like
Nowinski's our enemy.
any gossip or
Right.
what people are saying about those two.
Remind me about Dirk.
The warlord.
Okay, that's what I thought. Go ahead and make a perception check with that. As you're doing so, one of the barmaids shows up and asks, "Well, anything that I can get for you?" We have an Elven's. We, if I may say, the chef is Elven, so if you do have your preference in things, he has such things as green spears bundles wrapped in bacon. Or we are by the seafront, you can have moonshay seafood rice.
That does sound amazing.
As well as, or a classic dragon salmon.
Wait, where's my book? I need my book. Okay,
Dragon salmon, just a magic carp.
Yeah, it just like flops
I'll
on
have
the
some
table.
green
You
spears.
throw it in a pot and makes the Legend of Zelda sound, and then it's like da-da-da-da.
about the green spears for the table.
Ah. And as she looks over, the prophet, and he just kind of waves off and points down at the table and he says, "More fruit." Very well. As she takes off and disappears for a little bit. What did you get for your perception?
I have no idea. Perception is 11.
11? Okay. You don't hear a lot of talks about Dirk. Lucy comes up from time to time, as in, you hear some people be like, "Man, Lucy cut me off," or you hear some things of, "I hear Lucy's got a big job lined up next."
I gather like, what she is from these conversations.
She's essentially, I don't know what they're called. She's essentially a contact, though. So she can get inside sources. She has probably the best jobs for the pirates here. So attacking she knows she has her foot somewhere in the door, probably of some of the Elven capitals, and she knows which ships are good for plundering, which ships to avoid, which route to take, when to hit them. She also knows about settlements and things of that nature. And she also helps. She's I want to say, is that a broker? Like, she helps sell stolen goods.
A fence.
A fence. She's a fence. Quite literally. Like,
Offensive.
like imagine
Cancel.
like 2x4s. She just walks around.
God, a panel of a wall.
Yeah, she's a sentient fence.
Oh my god. Truly horrifying images.
No, Lucy is a human with freaking like dirty blonde hair, but it's in locks, sort of. It's like wavy. She keeps it cut short, and she has no weapons on her. She walks around with no weapons, no guns, no swords.
Serve her with. So that okay. So she walks around with no weapons. The average person in the city, do they walk around with
most
weapons?
people so on the dwarf, so this is quite interesting. So when you guys were in the Dwarven district on the eastern side, a lot of the weaponry there were like spears and axes and swords. There wasn't a lot of like tech. But over here almost everyone has a flintlock pistol.
Except Lucy.
Except Lucy. She has no sword, no, like, nothing.
Yeah.
She walks around, even like her forearms are bare. Like, she has nothing on her sleeves are like basically up.
Powerful statement in and of itself, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot. Okay, that's all.
All right, while you're thinking about that, I'm gonna pass turn to Cira. Do you want to do anything?
Yes. I want to go down to the hole, to the captain,
Okay.
and grab him and bring him to the top.
Okay. You go to grab the captain. He says some things. He's been kind of compliant this whole while. And when you say captain, she's talking about the one that's been captive, the captive captain. And you bring him up top, and he's like, "What is it that you have me doing up here now? You don't hope to be taken care of? Oh, Syndra. What a nice and lovely place, but not the place that we've agreed on, so I do not speak of any more information of which we had spoken on before of times."
I thought you wanted to be let go here.
I'd be more than happy to let go. But you see, a lot of people here know of my business, and I don't like people knowing my business. And those that know of my business need to be part of my don't need to be part of my business.
Okay. Would you like to go back to the hold now then?
Well, now that you've all mentioned it, yes, I take the latter over the former.
Alright. I'll take him back down. Be like,
Now you see here, who you know up in Syndra, that can get your throat slit. You're just as much of a target here as I am, Cira of Carneth.
I can hold my own.
That I've seen for a stand, as you and your friends have taken out my crew. But it won't be a fair fight. It won't be one-on-one. Not that my fight was fair to begin with, but you'll be out in the open, surrounded by those who want you.
Is there a bounty to everyone, or was it just for you?
I am one of the trades of the craft. Not all like as well when it comes to slave trading, but they won't turn a blind eye to it.
Okay. I'm gonna put him back in the hold and then go to my room and I'm going to use.
I know you guys can't see it on camera, but anytime I play as the captain, I put my hands behind my back like I'm like cuffed. And I try to just be in character like that the whole time. Or I do like little mannerisms with each character that I try to play as.
Yeah, man, gotta get into it,
Use my black pixie dust and change my hair into black.
I completely forgot you had that. All right. Sprinkle some pixie dust on there, and you get it. It changes a shade of black. And you change your hair. So back to the bar with.
Yeah. Oh, I would have, just a note, I would have taken off my house patch before
Okay.
we got off.
Just like you just rip it off like Velcro.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can change it with the spell that I have.
It's actually a Velcro patch.
Velcro, yeah.
Yeah.
We're Elven.
No, I don't think I can.
Over 1,000
Velcro's
years
a
to think
thing.
about it. Yeah, it's just. So
We
yeah,
got tech in this part of the world.
do you
Not unheard
want
of.
to rip off your patch?
Oh.
It's gonna there's gonna be a tear in your
Oh.
outfit.
Then
Not like a bad tear, but you know how the patch is sewn in there. You're essentially ripping it out, and there will be the
Yeah.
where it was sewed in.
I will actually just take a different piece of cloth and I'll sew it over the patch.
Oh,
so the
like a
patch isn't
bandage.
seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig it. So yeah, you start doing that.
I would have.
You would have done it in the past.
I would have liked to have done it in the past, but
Unfortunately,
I
it wasn't said, so it happened. It happened now as you're sitting at the table.
my armor off.
Good. All right. Amal and Broxer, you guys. What are you guys doing in here?
5 copper margaritas and appetizer plates.
I'm just seeing what they have on tap.
I'm going to go to the grave saying that this is an Applebee's, so.
It is. I mean, the tavern is called Applebee's.
Apple Beast.
Apple's bees.
Apple Beast. Yeah, no, I would say I would probably taken just water and probably something light.
Okay.
lighter to eat.
So, what they have on tap... Okay, so you want water.
Yeah,
You...
a bit hungover, so.
you say you're a bit hungover.
Yeah.
Okay. They... Ooh, okay. They have... They actually have, like, dwarven ale on tap.
Oh yeah, I will gladly take a pint of that.
Okay. You take some dwarven ale. It is... they're off on the coast, so it's not unfamiliar for them to be traded. You notice as he goes to the tap, the barrels behind him, they're all from different dwarven, like, companies. And you can probably assume that different groups of pirates have probably raided dwarven merchant ships and taken these barrels. Pops it open. Does that for you? You guys... You said you wanted something light. They give you some fish to eat.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to try something Elven. I've never had.
You want
Elven
to try
food.
something elven?
Yeah.
Well, just say ew.
Well, it was like, oh, like mystical, magical. Like, oh.
Elven food.
I just said it very lazily.
The orc at the table is kind of like, well, what can I get you? I see you're looking for what's on tap. Here, as he drops the drink on there, it's foaming. It's got that nice dwarven, earthy, like, taste to it. And for you, we don't, it's kind of nice seeing, well, a fellow practitioner in. And he turns his arm over, and there's like this tattoo on his forearm. Amal, you recognize this as like a warlock, like patron. Like you've just seen this symbol in the past.
I recognize it. Okay.
You don't know exactly what it means, but you do understand. It's like you have somewhat of
Or
a
I can,
connection to it.
Okay, so I can
weirdly.
like feel that.
Yeah, you can feel that he has like the same type of warlock vibes that you do, and he was able to sense that you were a warlock.
When he does that, I should kind of lean and I say, so, in fact, this actually opens up a great opportunity for me because I don't know what you mean by practitioner.
Exactly. Well,
What?
what is it
I'm
that I
even
can,
more confused.
what is it that I can get you?
Well, first I'm a little bit hungover, so some water, and I saw this laminated menu here. You had,
he raises he's like there's no laminated menus anywhere, but he's just
no,
like
it's
going with
definitely
it.
No, it's laminated. This is my world now. This is my Applebee's. Just say,
Hey man,
so yeah,
hey man,
some-
you do your
Elven
thing, and they you know
Amal's completely
they will
lost
play
it.
along with you, man. They're
Thinks
playing
he's at
along.
Applebee's. No, I just say I saw you or overheard about some elven food. I don't think I've ever had that particular type.
Miss the chef is from up north. Had a bad run-in with the law. Came down here, but still won for the trades. Interesting fellow. As good as a cook as he is, it doesn't seem to be his passion, which I find quite interesting.
Well, sometimes you could just kind of be good at something. Just wouldn't necessarily make you your passion now. But
You want some Elven cuisine, you'll get some of the good stuff here. We have everything from the Quithpaw, Elven bread, salads if it be what you wish, Feywild eggs, cherry Elven bread.
I
The
mean,
drows have been popping up recently, and we have a drow mushroom, steak shrooms, if that's what you wish. You can tell. I'm sorry.
You were,
Yoslin?
yeah, you were
Oh, I
saying something?
said dragon salmon to add to the menu.
You
Also,
got these
something
weird
from my
looking
book.
fish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We got
It's
these
official.
weird-looking fish.
Says
They
it
can
in
jump
here.
down
All
the
these
hall.
foods are in the game.
Yeah,
Ayo.
but yeah, I just say I'll take the
We have a Qualistan. I don't even know how to pronounce what this is. Qualnisti vegetable stew.
I will
It's
definitely
very
take
good.
the unpronounceable.
The unpronounceable.
the stew actually
Alright.
sounds pretty good.
Just hear her shout
It's
over.
Yeah, you hear Thalia just shouting, like
It's
correcting
actually
him.
pronounced.
Actually,
And
Well, you're
also,
saying it
every time
wrong.
he
It's
says a
actually-
dish, she's like, it's very good. This. And she like gives ratings and stuff. Like, yes, no, yes.
we'll take
no.
it from a native of these parts. As he looks over, she seems to have liked it quite well. As he takes your order, slides it to the back. As you hear some utensils clattering together.
No, you've actually brought up well, more than anything, when you say I'm a practitioner, what does that actually mean? I've never really questioned where I get certain abilities from. It's never really popped up until recently. And, well, I don't really know if anyone I know has answers, so you're the first.
I
sorry,
take it you no longer want any food, then.
Oh no, I'll definitely take some of the stew as well.
2 orders of the unpronounceable.
Yeah, that's a good
Look.
name. And I'm not,
Kid, this is only a means to an end. I'm at good terms with my patron. There's no need for me to do his bidding or for him to do my bidding and the back and forth. Those days are behind me. If you're new to this or you stumbled onto this, I just say understand which you might be serving, and if the sacrifices you make are all that you want to make.
you said he was orcish, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not orc. I mean, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't. Yeah.
He is.
No, but
He is a orc.
Yeah, he is an orc. Yeah. Man's green. I just kind of looking out and say, I'm gonna roll the dice here, but because now you scared me. But in Orcish, I'll just respond to him and say, I think there isn't anything I'd do for them.
Wait, say that again?
I don't think there isn't anything I'd do for them. Wait, did I say that? Did I say that?
Them. How many have you pledged your loyalty to? With just one, you have to sacrifice. You can say goodbye to your morals and all that you hold dear. To see that you have multiple patrons, well then, you have your work cut out for you.
I didn't. I don't think it's more than. I'm like still talking in Orcish. I'm just like, I don't think it's more than one. I think it's only one. I hope it's only one.
You don't even know who you pledge loyalty to, then.
You're making it sound like I pledged some strange loyalty.
There's always a pact.
Mike.
Power does not come without a price. What have you given up in return for yours? And if you stumbled on it, understand, the more power you gain, the higher the cost will be.
Have we just been speaking in Orcish, or is he responding to me in
He
common?
responds to you in common.
Alright, at the mention of that, just like Amal's world is like even more crumbling in, so like he very pensive of thought now, like 1,000-yard stare.
At which point your stews show up. And he's like, well, enjoy. I'll show you I can show you a picture, but it's just going to be easier for me to show it on my camera. There you go. That's your stew.
Yeah, I was just
Vegetables.
Ooh, it looks like ratatouille. Sort of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, yum.
All right.
Muy delicioso.
Wait, is it just ratatouille?
Brock for doing this whole time that Amal is having this conversation.
His world crumbles just Amal eating just.
Broxer is confused because he thought that he and Amal were the patrons at this bar. He's also feeling kind of bad for Amal that he doesn't know the word practitioner. And he was trying to figure out the best way to tell him the definition of the word practitioner, but he didn't say anything because he didn't want to come off like too harsh.
If I can break my
In
pact
other
with my
words, he's
sister and
doing
make
what
one-
Broxer usually
and make
does,
one
which is
with Broxer.
completely misinterpret the situation.
Oh my god. Incredible. Good soup.
Cira? Do you want to do anything?
Yeah. After I changed my hair color, I went to unboard, disembark. And I still don't have my seal on me because the crew.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna walk around town, see what it has in store for me.
All right. Make a perception check.
23.
Okay, you can't help but hear the what you find to be kind of like a nostalgic, pleasant sound of ging, ging, ging. Blacksmith ringing in the back. You do see the market as well. You see some people gathering around the market as a guy is standing up on a box. And he seems to be getting ready to rally people somewhere. And then you can smell the faint, like over, like it smells really fishy. Like there's like raw fish out and about, and people are butchering raw fish. But you can also smell like a great fragrant smell of just like roasted salmon. Not far off either.
I'm gonna go see what the guy on the box.
On the box?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know where my Xanathar's guide is at?
It should be on the like tackle box that has the minis in it in the closet.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, that's silence on the podcast. I apologize. I was hoping one of them would intervene. Next time I'll tell them. I'll be like, guys,
Yeah.
distract them.
Yeah, and I just. What is it?
I assumed. You know what happens when you assume? Sometimes you're wrong. I didn't find Xanathar's guide. I found my Dungeon Master's books.
You know, Brock, so when we get back to Avendar, I think you'd like my grandmother's cooking. This is, almost as good as it. Well, I wouldn't say almost, but it's good.
Yeah, for sure, man. Uh, yeah. I would love to like hang out with your grandma. That'd be pretty sweet.
She's great. I usually had breakfast with her. Sometimes my grandfather would, join us. But
Oh, thank
she
you.
makes great. Usually makes some pretty good pastries. It's kind of her favorite thing to make, but
So as you guys are talking, so you go towards the booth, and there seems to be a guy rallying people who says, "All right, everybody, all right. Gather around. We're about to make way to the pits, and once we get to the pits, bet you'll have your coins ready. That's right. Fights will be starting here soon, and they will be one to be remembered." And so you know that this guy's just gathering people around to get them ready for the fighting pits.
Is that something that we should go check out?
I don't know. Do you want to participate in the fighting pit?
I mean, I don't know if I want to participate, but I mean, if it seems like it's like a lively, well-attended event, perhaps there might be some folks there who could point us in the right direction of our quest.
Well, the barkeep did mention some jar were popping up. We could ask him about that.
Yeah,
Just kind
definitely.
of see if they're in good relations with them or something. But
Cira, how do you respond? It's a little goblin standing on top of a box, shouting out all this.
So he's normal height.
Basically.
I'm gonna like take a note down and be like, maybe later.
Okay.
Do the fight, and then heads off towards the.
All right, Brox or Amal, do you guys want to follow the goblin?
I mean, I'm down if you are, bruh.
yeah, I don't mind. And I'll look over at the table with Thalia and Prophet and just kind of, you guys in?
I thought this goblin was outside in the market. Aren't we in the tavern?
He's a
He's
really
really
loud
loud.
goblin. Yeah,
I like how he punches at the same time. He's really loud.
The basic
Ramon,
the whole time.
Ramon does what he wants.
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
I just improvise around it.
Okay.
Hey, Brock is
Essentially,
on
the
that part
entire
of that.
time I've just been talking to Prophet, trying to like.
Avoid us.
No, just like strengthen the relationship. Like get to know him, he can get to know me,
Uh-huh.
back and forth.
Yeah. So in between that time, he regales you with a story of how because very similar to yours, but how he ran into like a little girl on a ship that they were taking. So this isn't the first time he's had to deal with like ransom pirates, and he tells you how he had the opportunity of a lifetime, and he feels like he missed out on the chance. So he speaks of it as kind of a man, I really should have taken the coin. But the way the events occurred is he essentially had a heart of gold. He saved a little girl, and he helped them get back home. There were a array of things that happened that shouldn't have happened, even like him losing his crew in the process. But the girl ended up giving him this like little trinket, and he shows you like this bracelet that he has on, one of many bracelets. It's like a little piece of silver that he has attached to the bracelet, and then he you learn that Prophet, even if he doesn't want to, even if it costs him, he'll probably still try to do the right thing, is what you kind of learn from him. And then you tell him something, whether it be important or not. But as you're telling your story, Amal interrupts you. And you're just like, hey, you guys hear that goblin outside? Like, because the goblin, he starts off on a box, but then he starts marching people over, like, to the fighting area. So he's essentially walking past the tavern. And I know it's hard to tell from the way that the tavern's built, but the tavern is mostly outside. And so, like, it's mostly... So the middle part is basically just, like, there's no walls. And there's walls for the bedrooms and walls for the kitchen. But other than that, there's, like, you can hear everything. You can experience the outside.
Mostly outside, next to the sea. This is a Joe's Crab Shack.
You were wrong this whole time. How's it feel? How's it feel?
What did Amal ask?
Yeah, I just kind of, as the goblins, I just kind of, hey, Broxer and are gonna go check out what these fighting pits. You guys in?
A bunch of people beat each other up, get some money. Sure, why not?
And then I heard the Broxer. I'm like, all right, I guess Thalio is the one that wants to participate.
Oh, you're gonna get in and throw down?
Oh, no. I am not a one-on-one fighter. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was not my intent. I just kind of wanted to see what all the fuss is about, you know?
I think just a good show.
Another fight for enjoyment?
What?
What?
Another fight for enjoyment and to win. And to win some coin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we leave the tavern, I know 3 people in this town. I would like to see if I can track them down.
Okay.
We did not discuss names,
No.
but
No, we did not.
anything.
We did not.
I mean, I have a list of names. You never confirmed or denied if it was good.
Yeah. It's been a long week for me, so I apologize.
When Mario brings up someone important, just be like, yeah, and that's one of the 3.
You know what? Just be like,
You gotta
Lucy,
play the game.
that's on my list. That just so happens to be on my list. Yep.
It's on my list. We agreed 3 names. It's on my list, Mario.
It's on the list. I'm like, all right, well, a seagull pecks out Lucy's eyes and she dies on the spot. Okay. Okay, so you go ahead. I mean, you know these people, so go ahead and give me the names, and I'll insert them in my handy dandy note-taking device.
Perfect.
Where are my journals?
Okay, I have. Get out my document. I have a. Let's see. Itas?
Hold on.
Sia?
Pick
And-
3. Pick 3, and just.
I am.
I don't like this. Okay.
Itas, Sia, and Andessa.
I regret letting you pick the names.
Picked
Say
all
it.
my-
You said
Buddy.
PETA? PETA?
Oh. Itas.
Fetus?
Fred.
What are you saying?
Andessa.
Hold on. You're real quiet for some reason. Talk into your microphone if you can.
Write them down in the chat.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say,
did.
send them in the chat.
Oh.
I can't switch to
What?
Discord chat without messing up the
Okay, let me-
cameras.
Oh,
Let me
I'll
let me
copy and
copy.
paste. Or
Yeah.
it's Midas, Garcia,
Okay,
and
Midas.
Dessa.
How the heck was I hearing? Yeah, put them in stream chat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got it,
Midas.
boss.
That sounds familiar.
King Midas.
Okay, thank you, Ramo.
That, yeah.
Mario,
Right.
how did you not understand
yes.
these names? They're all clear
And
as
Dessa.
day.
When
Mario, I have a list of names ready to go in case this happens.
Binder full of names.
I don't hear too well. Okay. Especially when it's full of no, okay. So
bullshit.
Okay. Those are the 3 contexts that are here in this area for you.
Okay.
And okay. Those are all very similar names, so I can't really change up their races that much. But we're gonna say that 2 of them are high elves.
So Midas, obviously.
Okay, that works. So those are what you know. At which point, Dope, hey, hello. Are you here? Are you free? Are you available? Hello.
Nah, he's still staring down the pirate captain. He's been awake for 7 days now. He's actually dead.
I see your microphone lighting up, but I don't know if you're talking. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, he's just like, he said, "Fuck you guys."
Better now?
Yeah. What's up? Hey.
All right.
Cutie.
What's up with it?
Dope.
But yeah,
we are just
Toby's always been dead.
Dobie. So here's. I don't know if you're on Roll20.
I'm not. I'm starting my computer right now, but I do have the Twitch on.
Oh,
so I'm
okay,
seeing-
so you have the Twitch on. So
Yeah.
this is. You guys were at Dragon Reach. Oh, let me zoom that in for Twitch. You guys were at Dragon Reach, okay? You flew around. You got attacked by pirates, and now you're at the city of Syndra, which is essentially the city of NASA, the equivalent of NASA, which is a free state that is anything goes. So like a bunch of pirates and stuff like that like to hang out here. Think of Tatooine from Star Wars, but there's no government, so there's no guards, there's no nothing. It's all about respect and reputation and stuff like that. So you guys are here. Everyone's kind of just like roaming around town, figuring out things. Right now, it seems like everyone but Cira are about to head to some fighting pits, just to give you some lowdown. With that summary wrapped up, we're gonna take a break.
Damn, get fucked.
Time.
Oh, I just love the assumption that Brock should think them all just. Like, he's just like, oh, this poor guy doesn't know so much.
Hey, I'm your DM host, and me and my friends love having you here and being part of this podcast. Stick around, and remember, roll to start. And we're back. All right, so you guys, Dobie, you awake from the ship. You're awake. Everyone's gone. You're at this place. There's a small parade of people being led by a goblin. What do you want to do?
What is the goblin saying?
He's talking about fighting pits. So he's out here being like, all right, everybody, let's get over here. We're going to have bets being placed. We're going to over here to the pits, and we're going to do a great job. And you see your companions are at a bar, and they seem to be joining this goblin.
I bet. So awesome. Join.
Okay. So
Toby's in just. Oh.
the fighting pits are at the bottom left corner of the map. If you can see the 2 burly men going at it.
Yeah. That's a freaking bookshop.
Shh, 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 shh.
Yeah, nobody buys books here. They just fight.
They use them as chairs and platforms.
Amal's the only one looking around at the books.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. I don't like any of these.
None of them?
None of them.
Not even one.
Maybe 2.
Damn. Damn.
All right, so Goblin's over here. He's leading the pack, and Dobie shows up. Everyone, you guys just had breakfast. You guys just had your meals, and then Dobie kind of disappears. He shows up as you guys are walking with the paraded group.
Oh, hey, Dobie. You here to watch, or you here to fight?
Not much of a one-on-oneer, but I'll play some bets. See if we can run it up. You know how it be.
Oh, hey. That's what Thalia said.
This place is where it's basically just support beams now. There's maybe a couple walls, but they're being used to throw people. So like, there's a pit, and the walls that were once for the building have been put in the pit. So it's this like 4x4, or it's like this cube without a top. There's sand in there and all this other, things. And you guys are standing around what was the structure of the building, looking down on the pit, and people are kind of cheering and going about it and screaming off. There's a lot of like colorful faces here. 2 of these guys are fighting and having trading blows. Whoever wants to, you guys can roll for a perception check.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll roll.
Should we be on the other side of the wall then, on the map?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll roll perception, see what's up. I don't see shit. 13. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Prophet join the group.
Yeah, Prophet's there. I need to just grab a freaking thing for Prophet. I need to just grab anything. I'll just buy something real quick.
18 with perception.
18 with perception. Okay, cool.
15 perception.
What?
15 perception.
15? Okay, for the so Broxer, you kind of like hear some people talking and saying, "Oh, this is these next couple fights. These are big. I hear that we have some big names in here." And you hear some of the guys being like, "What names are you talking about? What's going on?" And he says, I don't want to say that. The other one guy says, "Well, Resnick is got some stuff going on in here. He's got a lot of coin going on in some of these fights." And they said, "Resnick? There's no way." You also hear a mall. You hear some people talk, and you hear one of them say, Kubus Tarek is the best fighter here. And if he comes out, that means there's some trouble.
Trouble. Kubus Tebek.
Kubus Tarek.
Sounds like we got some local celebrities coming up in this next round here.
Apparently, there's this. I'm kind of whispering over to Broxer. There's apparently a guy named Kubus Tebek. Apparently, he's the best fighter here, and if there's mention of him coming out, apparently mention of them coming out. There's trouble, apparently.
Thalia, you hear that Sufana is still... So some people are murmuring, they're talking about gossip that's going on. You hear that Sufana is still missing, and no one has seen her for the last 3 days.
talks about Cockcroft.
You cut out for a second. You say Dirk Croft?
Dirk Cockcroft.
Dirk Cockcroft. What did you roll again?
15.
Nope, not with a 15.
Okay. For 3 days. Okay. Okay.
Okay. There seems to be some time interlapse before the next fight. The goblin kind of walks up to you guys and says, new bloods, eh? All right. Which one of you guys? You placing bets? Are you just here for a show, or one of you jumping in the ring?
I think I'm more for the show.
I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. I might jump down in there and scrap up a little bit later on, but for
Later on, no, we gotta get the greenhorns out of the way first. I need to know right here, right now. We don't get a lot of Southerners here. It's a good seeing you. It's good seeing you out here.
Would it be okay if I watched at least one match?
One match, all right. You got one match, but I'm gonna put your name down. What's your name? Go.
My name is The Bruiser.
All right, ears it is. Okay, here then we're gonna walk on by.
No, my apologies, sir. You misunderstood me. My name is The Bruiser.
Okay, make a persuasion check. Or intimidation, your choice.
Your name is already so good for a fighting breed. It's Broxer.
Broxer the boxer.
Yeah.
Broxer?
21.
Ooh, the Bruiser. You really want to go in with that name, Sonny? All right, well, Bruiser it is. You see him scratch out ears. Or you see him scratch out all ears, and then he scribbles in Bruiser.
Thank you, man.
Uh-huh. All right, just be ready. All right. Oh, so no weapons allowed. You can go in there with just your fists. You think you can do that?
I mean, my fists are my weapons. So,
Okay. Just don't go popping no claws or teeth out there. We ain't savages, all right? He starts walking off.
You got it, dude.
All right, who's placing bets?
I am. The odds.
Oh, all right. I actually just don't know how odds work. I just kind of take people's money.
No, who's
It
fighting?
just
Can you
gets
point out to
divided
me?
evenly.
Yeah. It's always 50-50.
Well, he's talking about the little guys that can go anything, but you start placing your bets on one dude, he makes his way up. You never know. He can make his way all the way up to Kubas.
Okay. So what are we talking here? What's the minimum bet? What's the highest I can bet? What are we doing?
All right. Little greenhorns. You want to put in a couple silver, make them feel good about themselves. Go right ahead. But I'm telling you right now, you listen to me right here, okay? You listen to me real good. You can put in the gold. You're gonna get more than just your gold back.
All right. Well, what are the names of the fighters? Give me the names.
All right.
We're gonna go off of names. Which one has a better name?
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you sound cool, hey, watch out.
You know what?
All right. First off, we got the hammer. Oh, hold on. So, okay. As the fights, as the rounds go on, so they're gonna start off with the people. The odds will change based on the fighter lineup, okay?
Okay.
So, let's say So we have Hammer. We got the Bruiser.
Wait, so first fight's Hammer against the Bruiser.
No. I'm giving you names.
Okay.
You can
But
start,
I'm saying,
you can
like,
start
what's
putting
the
your
matchup?
bets on. The first fight.
I bet on one person,
The
and then the person you got through the whole night. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be the person throughout the whole night.
Like, is it? Obviously, it's gonna be one-on-ones. Do you bet on
Yeah.
each fight, or you bet on one fighter?
You can bet on each fight.
Okay. So, like, what's the first matchup?
Okay, so you got the Hammer versus Pitchfork. Booter.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna put 5 gold on Pitchfork.
5 gold on Pitch. These are both greenhorns. Both greenhorns you got going in here. We got 5 gold on Pitchfork. Anyone else want to put any more coin on this?
I think I'll put 5 on the other one.
5 coins on Hammer. Okay. So then the two go at it. Hammer and Pitchfork. Hammer is this burly looking big guy, and then Pitchfork is this scrawny looking like dude. And they start swinging at one another. I'm just gonna roll for both of them. Ooh, my gosh, that was not what I was expecting. So in the first round, Pitchfork is landing blows, doing a lot of body shots, but Hammer doesn't care, slaps him around, throws him around a little bit, and then when it gets to it, second round, Pitchfork is still wailing on them body shots. Hammer is beginning to slow down, not even to keep up with his stamina. And then by the third round, all those body shots that Pitchfork has been putting in, Hammer nearly knocks out Pitchfork as he sends him flying into the wall, bounces off the wall, is able to get up, but then Hammer is like unable to finish him off from being thrown at the wall, and just Pitchfork is able to get up, land a couple more body shots, and gets one good hook in on the face, taking out the Hammer.
That's right. Right. You know them all. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna get 15 gold pieces for that.
I bet.
Let me put on. Where is it? Oh, of course it's busted. And he goes, there you have it, folks. There you go. Pitchfork and Hammer. Speed versus pure strength and brutality. Looks like you always want to be the smaller, quicker guy. That's right. You hear that? That's right, lady. Smaller, quicker. Wait, no, not too quick. As the goblin kind of like recedes back with what he's saying. Next up is Barkeep. Sorry. Next up is the Brewmaster versus Cheese Wheel. The Brewmaster is the barkeep. This is the ogre. He comes up, takes off his shirt. He doesn't even, he just rips it off. Just rips it apart. Steps in. Cheese Wheel is a
Great name.
he's a were-rat with he's got a big old sword though. He can't even lift the sword. He's just dragging it across the sand, and he gets it inside there with him. He wields his sword up.
I'd like to track down our goblin host and put 5 on the brewmaster. 5 gold.
All right, 5 gold on Brewmaster. The odds for this one are kind of even because these two are a little bit well known.
Got a good feeling about this guy.
Going with 10 on Brewmaster.
10 on Brewmaster, okay? So you put down 10, you'll get 10.
Okay.
Anyone else? All right, there's nobody else.
I'm not gonna bet. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet.
So, as the fight starts, Were-Rat, the cheese wheel, starts sniffing around and says, Your magic will have no effect on me. I'm Cheese Wheel. By day I may be human, but at will I turn into a rat. And don't ever underestimate the power of a rat as he raises the sword above his head as the giant sword that's bigger than him. He goes, I take out everybody with one swing. You'll be Swiss cheese once I'm done. And then there's this giant purple light that is blinding. And then you hear this thud sound. And Cheese Wheel, the sword is in the ground, stabbed through the ground. And Cheese Wheel is knocked out up against the wall. And you see Brewmaster or the barkeep's hands smoldering with smoke, and then he just walks out.
That's right.
Whoa, that was kind of an underwhelming fight, but you know, it's still kind of cool.
All right. Next up, another brawling fisticuff match. We have the Bruiser, newcomer in these parts, newcomer.
I am the Bruiser. That is me.
Going up against, let's see. Oh boy. Oh no. Sorry about this one. New guy. Cubus. See, I'm surprised. Nobody went to go like find Cubus and then like sabotage him or something like that, or like try to do stuff in between the matches.
Why? That ruined the fun.
Well, you know what they say. What happens in Applebee's stays in Applebee's. So you know, it's just.
I don't go enough to Applebee's to know what snack they have.
Is that what they say?
Apparently, Mario spends a ton of time at Applebee's.
You know what I mean? You know, this,
Are you sure, dude?
It's Applebee's, man. It's Applebee's. So, Cubus, he jumps, and it's a gnome. It's a small gnome. He's got like spiked up hair, and he takes his. He's wearing a sash around his head, like almost like a Ninja Turtle. And he's in kind of like a Speedo, almost like a sumo wrestler's outfit, but it's very much like that. And you hear a bunch of people just start cheering for him. And they're like, "Come on!" And they start screaming out his name, and he kind of digs with it. He kind of shakes his head, flexes his arms, and jumps in the middle of the ring. Does a little dance for everybody. Does a couple twirls and twists. Before you were able to go in, Broxer. Let me stop using filler words. Before you're able to go in, someone taps your shoulder. You turn around to see a hooded figure doing his best to blend in with the crowd. And he says, I'm familiar with who you are associates with. If you know any better, you'll throw this fight.
And who might my associates be?
He looks over to Dobie and then looks back at you.
Who are you, strange one?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I see this guy like coming up and talking to him?
What is your passive perception?
Don't worry about it. It's 30. 11.
You do not see this guy come up and talk to you.
11? That's 10 more than what I rolled.
Did you roll a natural 1 for persuasion?
Yep.
What's the total?
3.
There are people more powerful than your own companions, that like to make sure money moves in the right direction. And he leans in, whispers even softly to you. Again, still kind of like keeping to the crowd, trying to blend in with the crowd, and it's just like, nobody gets on Reznek's bad side. We both know you're probably capable of taking on Kubas. Don't worry. We'll give you a cut of what's to come.
So, would there potentially be an audience with this Reznek in addition, or rather in place of that cut?
He leans back. He sees you're ambitious. He likes the boldness of what you just said, but he doesn't say anything and says, depends on how good of a show you give. And then starts to like skulk back into the shadows or into the crowd.
I'll
Wanna come
turn
All right.
to Amal. Okay.
The goblin's
Hoping you
pulling
caught
at
all of
you,
that.
Dobie, and it's
Here I
like,
go.
all right, the odds here, they're basically 20-1. So how you want to do it?
I look at Broxer and I'm all like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Like, how you feeling about this fight? Well, I mean legit. Like, I'm like, yeah, no, nay, yeah, nay.
I haven't seen what the this the
Hey,
name
so I'm
of
being
it. I haven't
ignored. I'm
seen
just,
what this-
you know what?
I haven't
F it.
seen
I'll
what
just
this
do it
100
with
on
a
that.
thumbs up, dude.
100 on Broxer. Broxer, not Broxer.
All
Put
right,
100.
I'll put 5 on Broxer, because I don't have that much.
100 gold on Broxer. Broxer gives you a good old thumbs up.
I'm putting 5 on him.
Okay, another 5. So you'll get you'll get what, 2,000,
Is there?
and then you'll get 100
Is there?
Yeah.
if you. Okay, cool.
Jesus.
All right, Broxer, your buddies put all their money on you. Dahlia.
Yo, fuck this. No, just just.
Mess it up for me, man.
Also, Cira, you could
You was gonna
be
be
part of
silly.
this as well. Like, this has gotten so out of hand that you could have traveled to this area. If not, we can take your turn real quick as we leave everyone in suspense. Are you muted? You are muted.
He's muted.
I wanted. Yeah, y'all can see my mouth move.
Oh my god, look at him.
I just wanted to go talk to the blacksmith.
Okay. You make your way to the
Make it work.
blacksmith. Right. So this blacksmith seems to be working diligently, and then you catch him at a weird moment as he brings it and breaks something, and he's and he just like tosses a table and throws his hammer across the room and goes into the wall and just like sticks into the wall. Oh, well, hello there.
Hello. How are you?
Me, I am just another day, another day, another blasted failure in a creation that I've been trying to work on.
Just any creation.
No. Something special. But it's neither here or there. Matter of fact, it's in 2 pieces now, as he looks at the ground. At the broken, whatever it was he was working on.
I dabble in a bit of crafting myself. Could I take a look?
Be my guest. You go to kneel over to look at the hot metal. It seems like he was attempting to, I forget the word, tamper a sword, where he was tempering the metal. It failed. He's using weird materials though. Or go ahead. Actually, I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll with your. Just make the tools check for me. Your crafting check. I know. Add your proficiency to it.
Kidding me, but it's
It's a natural
I
one.
get double difference. So 14.
14. Okay. Yeah. You can't. He's using this weird material that's just glowing differently. Like it's not glowing like just hot metal. Like it has this blue essence to it as well. And it seems like as you look around the shop that he's been messing with this for quite some time.
What kind of materials are you using in this? It doesn't. It's not what I'm used to seeing.
Not any of the right ones. I'm trying to craft a blade of exceptional proportions. One which has been passed down. And you realize at this point that this guy's drunk. Like you can smell the alcohol on him. As he sits down and he's just like wipes the sweat from his. One has been passed down from generation to generation. My family, my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather was king. A king. And he had a weapon of which no one dared. No one dared to dare him. And so, if I could make such craftsmen again, to be able to behold some of my ancestral heritage would be something of great pleasure to me. But I can't get the damn... Then he starts kicking and screaming again. Ah! Nothing's working!
Maybe it would help if you weren't drunk.
Drunk? I'm fine. I do my best work drunk.
Okay. What do you know about dragon riders?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh my god. Fucking funny.
Would you like help with your crafting?
This isn't some task that any ordinary blacksmith can do. And we don't have all the right materials. I've been trying to substitute things, but I've finally decided that there's no substituting greatness or perfection. There's only one way to do this, and it's to go get the correct materials, the correct ores and ingredients. But that would require us to go over to an island inhabited by giants. And I am no warrior. I am a master craftsman. And as he's like talking to you, he's like he's starting to sit down and lay down in his like workbench. And we don't got no warriors here.
Have you heard about people looking for any Kenneth? No!
No, Canis. No, Canis.
Alright, what does he have at his shop?
Hell yeah.
He has an assortment of goods. A lot of weapons that you yourself have not seen craftsmanship this well. It seems you look around, so make an investigation check. Woo! Natural 1 and natural 20. You look around, you see a lot of things. You see a chest, or you see. Okay, so there's a cellar. It's locked. It's locked closed, but on the cellar has a sigil on it. It's not a sigil you outright recognize, but it is.
Seems familiar.
Yeah, so it's one of it's kind of what he was talking about, like his great grandfather was a king. This is one of old, like, barbarian, like, war symbol. Like, these were probably raiders at some point, and this was their marking. This was their clan. So it's a very prominent, like, probably clan back before this time. And then you also see, like, a painting, and you particularly know there's a painting of him with an elf, but this is a famous, like, elven blacksmith. Like, this guy is OG blacksmith stuff, and you're kind of understanding, like, why his weapons and craftsmanship is so well. And there's this weird amalgamation of, like, elven craftsmanship, but mixed with this brute kind of barbaric workmanship to the style, to what his weapons look like. So they're like sleek in design in the middle, and they have, like, the very stylistic choice that the elves pick, but then they just look like killing machines, and their weapons, as from one blacksmith to another, you can tell, are very unique.
Do I happen to know the value of?
His swords are okay. His swords would technically be upwards of 2,000 gold pieces for his weapons.
Oh.
And that's just for, like, is he you look down and you just see like in chalk, just like written on the board, is like he's selling them for silver. He's selling them for about like 20 silver. And then you find the gigantic pile of empty bottles of rum.
Oh my god.
So this guy somehow ended up in this town, makes these weapons, and just either sells them to pirates. And as you're talking, some kids walk in, and they're like, oh, he's asleep again, and they just start picking up his weapons, and they just start walking out with his weapons.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
They take a second to look back at you, like, run, and they just take off.
Oh my goodness! Can I use Louis as a reaction?
Yeah, that's fine.
About to kill these kids.
Man, Louis does nothing!
What was Louis trying to do? You just rolled the dice. Oh, Louis was attacking them?
Tackling!
Oh, tackling. I get.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, oh my god, I was kidding. Damn.
No, that. I mean, they're kids. That's fine. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. Louis gets them. Louis just like goes and freaking rams into one of them, and knocks him over. The weapons kind of spill out onto the streets, and one of the other kids grabs him and just like, they're, go, run, and they take off without the weapons. All right, so we're gonna go back real quick to the fighting pits.
Freaking
Okay,
kid.
before I want to do something
All right, do it.
for Broxer. I'm gonna give Broxer a hug before he comes in for good luck.
Oh, that's so sweet of you,
Oh.
you little cheater.
And I'm going to stealthily cast haste on him.
that must be nice. Okay,
well,
so
Thank you very much, Thalia.
You-
I feel very much invigorated.
you do not have the ability to cast spells stealthily, so I want you to attempt to do it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Also, I want to keep an eye on the goblin and see what he does with the money.
Ooh, okay. Make a perception check for me.
Give me a second. My shit
I'm
messed
gonna
up.
use my inspiration point that I have so I don't have disadvantage.
That's fair. That's
There you go.
fair.
That's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for. Good on you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stretch for chat real quick.
18 stealth.
Said it was low.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So. Okay, that's good. That's good. You do it. You kind of look left and right. No one seems to notice you casting haste. There's a bit of a glow. Broxer starts to. There's this red essence, like this steam, kind of coming off of him, and Broxer, you feel a lot lighter. You just feel like warm and bubbly on the inside now.
Nice.
Like you're ready. Like you just took. I'm sorry. Let me explain this better. She hugs you, and it's the equivalent of like you just downed like a whole case of monsters. Like you're like you just took some pre-workout and you mixed it in with some coffee and then you chugged some monsters to go in with it. You are alive.
Wow. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Ready to go? Put your
You
dukes
pat
up.
on your shoulder?
Let's go. Stretch it out.
Remember,
Gotta
Fluff.
get limber for the fight.
All right. You gotta do a little
And
jump, get a little warmed up.
I put 100 on the Broxer.
Oh, another 100 gold goes towards Broxer. Oh my gosh,
Everybody
you guys are either
has
gonna
more
be
money than
like,
me.
I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I know, bitch. You better fucking win.
Everybody has more money than me.
Dobie,
God damn.
what was the total with the 4?
What would you say it was?
What's the? It's perception.
Perception is gonna be a 5.
5. Okay. You go and you attempt to see, oh my god, I rolled a natural 20. You cannot tell what the goblin's doing. You see, but he's up to something shady. You catch him handing off the money to someone else, and that person hands off the money to someone else, and then that person hands off the money to someone else. You don't understand why or what's going on, but you are aware that it's happening. You lost track of the hands, though. You lost track of, like, the people shifting. But you know, for whatever reason, the goblin got rid of everyone's money.
Okay. So, I want to...
Think about it. You got some time. Don't worry about it. Unless you know, and you're just hesitating on...
Oh, you're good.
Okay, so think about it. Alright. Broxer?
Yes.
I wish I had... Hold on. Let me look up...
Broxer, you have +2 bonus to AC.
Yeah, do that.
Advantage on dex saving throws. Gain an additional action on each of your turns, which can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object. So anything, basically. And your speed is doubled.
The speed is doubled part is cracking me up because I could go like 6,000 feet in a turn,
yeah.
but we're in this like tiny pit.
Well, the big thing is your +2 to AC and the extra action you get to take.
Yeah.
Okay. Kubus stands in the middle of the ring. Broxer, you jump in. Kubus goes, oh, yeah! You ain't ready for these! You ain't ready to catch these hands! Let's go!
You're not gonna have hands at the end of this fight, bruh.
Alright. So, Kubus does a formation. He just Broxer, you immediately see this as a school and form of martial arts. One that you are kind of familiar with, but you yourself went down a different route as Kubus does his little stance and then flexes his muscles kind of like almost in a Bruce Lee fashion as he slowly finishes his stance as it shakes.
Against Monk. Hell yeah.
Fighting the world's smallest Bruce Lee.
You have any flavor you want to add, Broxer? You just ready?
I'm just jittery.
All right, Broxer,
Like,
you kind of just like you're kind of tweaking out a little bit as he
with all the-
right now. I'm just
with all-
twitching, bro.
With all the monster that he drank, does he just punch a hole in some drywall?
I'm just gonna kind of.
Oh,
I'm all jacked up on that new.
Punches
Calm
through
down,
his
calm down.
Just kind of jumping up and down, getting the blood flowing, shaking out my limbs a little bit.
All right. Now time for the most important role of your career. Make an initiative for me.
Ooh. Cocked. Oh, not bad. That's gonna be a 14, man.
14. All right. I believe you take initiative. You get to go first.
Awesome. So what I'm gonna do? So we're here in a pit. Is he directly in front of me?
Yes, I can.
I mean, it's such a small space; it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
I'm gonna kind of jerk at him, like I'm about to lunge forward, like
Okay.
with my fist, and then I'm gonna kind of squint my eyes a little bit, look to the left, look to the right, and then I'm gonna lean back a little casual, and then I'm gonna hold up my hand and do the come at me motion with my hand, and I will assume the dodge action.
Okay. So, he then runs towards you, as with each strike he screams in his little gnomish lungs as he's like, "Ah!" and starts striking at you. He's going to
With
take.
disadvantage.
Yep, with disadvantage. He's going to do 2 strikes. What's your AC?
21.
21. Okay, so the first one's gonna miss. Second one, as he strikes at you, you take. Oh, second one for sure misses. As he rolls a natural 1, he takes a strike. You, even in your jittery state, you dodge him with ease. And then you see as he then takes a horse stance in front of you, shifts and slides backwards as there's a release of like ki, just and it goes off that you can sense like vibrating off of him, as now he takes somewhat of a similar stance from you.
And is that the end of his turn?
That is the end of his turn.
I will. Let's see how I can do this. take a step back from him. No, I will not. I'm just going in for all three. Fuck it, let's do this. Alright. First attack. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage. As you go in, you realize that
he's dodging
the
his
key that he activated has given him enhanced dexterity, and he starts moving a lot faster than he should.
Second attack is a 21 to hit. That's with disadvantage.
Okay. 21 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Alright. And let's go ahead and flurry. Let's get these out of the way. That's gonna miss. Does a 16 hit perchance?
A 16 does not hit.
Okay. And on the last flurry, I will burn a key for Stunning Strike. So let me get a con save from him.
Okay. He makes it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 16. And then I will step back from him and I will just run laps around the pit, like circling him, and I'm charging up. So
Jesus.
I want to do the actual math because this is ridiculous. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't
So
you
12.
get another action with haste?
Oh, I'm getting there, bro.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
getting there. So I just start running around the perimeter of the pit, like I'm like creating a cyclone, like I'm charging up.
Okay.
And so my movement is 50. And I flurried, so I'm gonna use my drunken. So I'm using my drunken technique. So that makes my movement 60. I'm trying to put all the things together. Oh yeah, and I will use my feline agility. So that gets me. So that doubles that. So that gets me to 120. And then with haste, so I'm gonna run 240 feet. So I'm just running in circles. I'm charging up. I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh
and then
my gosh.
And then because I'm just trying to fuck with him, right? And as soon as I get to that last, as soon as I hit 230 feet, I use my last 10 feet to run straight toward him, and I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head.
Okay. You know what? For that, you won't get disadvantage.
Oh, great, because I got a natural 20 on one of them.
Oh my god!
Damn. God damn.
There was a 16 on the die for the other one, so I would have hit anyway.
Woo!
So yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
Oh.
Just
It would have been awesome if I biffed it as well, but I'm glad that I nat 20'd it.
heck yeah! Boom! Smack him right in the back of the head. There's this like shock wave of just, and everyone's like, they're like, "What's he doing?" And then there's like this silence and like, "Oh!" Go ahead and roll for damage for that.
All right, so it's double. So it's just the 1 dice plus
The max
max
output
damage, right?
it can do. Yeah. So 1 dice
Okay.
plus your dexterity and whatever damage you do.
So that's gonna be 18 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Total?
And yes.
What did you do the first time around?
What do you mean?
How much damage did you do the first time? Because you hit him and you were able to pull off a stunning strike. Did you ever roll?
Oh,
for
that's right. I was gonna do all the damage at once.
Oh, okay.
So I said 18 plus so 22. So altogether this round, that's 22 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You smack him in the back of the head with a resounding sound wave that just pulses out from there. He goes tumbling away, and He looks at you and says, "All right, is that your turn?"
So I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, and then. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him, and then I'm just gonna turn my back to him, and kind of like start working the crowd, like holding my arms up, just like, come on, you guys knew that was gonna happen, right? Just like shit-eating grin on my face.
Holds the back of his head. It's just like, I've never experienced such speed. And then, but don't underestimate me, as he runs over to you and activates his flurry of blows as he expends another key point to make an attack at you. So this time without disadvantage, if I'm correct?
Yes.
Okay. First attack is a hit. Now I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as he punches you, and as you get knocked in the back and you start flying away from him, he opens his hands and grabs a part of your fur to throw you down.
Advantage.
Yeah. So that's a 19 on that dex save.
Woo wee! You slap him off with your tail as he goes to take another strike at you. What's your AC? 21? 21. Why is it 21? Is it because of haste?
Yeah, +2.
Okay. Wow, haste is busted.
A good spell.
He misses his second strike, and then he goes in for his third strike. That one is going to land. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. Yes. That one lands. And again, make a dexterity saving throw.
21.
21, nice. You can tell, even though he's landing his strikes, you're able to fend off and counterattack or counter defense as best you can, as you are. As you can see, he does some sort of like jujitsu or some. He's trying to take you down to the ground game. He's trying to grapple you and bring you down there with him. But at this level, all right. So he's gonna do 2d8 plus 4. Oh wow. Or 2d8 plus 8. So literal just like max damage that God. I can do.
So 24 damage.
Is that the word you're trying to ban, Yoslin? Yeah? Okay. Reduct your health by I just got banned. They just spent points to ban. Chat, you got a question for us? What's the question? Reduct your health by whatever 8 times 3 is, 24.
Oh, wait, my max health?
No. Just take that much off.
Use the word. Got it. Okay. Copy
Who
that.
would win a fight? Shark wearing a jetpack or beaver with a chainsaw? The beaver with the chainsaw is redundant. So the shark. Sharks can't breathe out of water? You don't know that.
What? What?
Sharks can't breathe in water.
Yeah, they do. They just breathe differently.
Oh yeah? You want bet? Why don't you go get a shark and prove me wrong?
Okay. Here, give me a second. I'll be right back.
We're using the logic that each of these creatures know how to use.
Oh, good. Got rid of him. Gosh, glad that guy's gone. Glad he's not coming back. Hope the shark eats him.
I'm right. I kicked the shark's ass and I threw it on the sand.
Yeah. What we don't know is that this is actually the shark impersonating Ramon.
It's just really good at impersonation.
All right, that got derailed enough as it is. 5 minutes. I'm wasting time so I can avoid the D word. The I believe that's your go.
Is he standing directly in front of me?
Correct.
Okay. Good, because I can't move this turn. Yeah, let's go one more round. Let's see what he can take. So, is he dodging? He's not dodging, is he? Because he hit me all 3 times?
From what you can tell, it doesn't seem like he's dodging, no.
Okay. So, first attack. That's gonna miss. Second attack. 16 misses, yeah?
16 does miss.
Okay. Man, this guy's really good. Flurry. 18.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And even more than that. So 2 hits. So let's go. He's gonna take 14 points of magical bludgeoning ouchies.
Okay.
And last one, stunning strike.
Ooh.
Con save.
Con save, okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And he makes it.
Yeah.
It was a 16, right? For the con save?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, making sure I'm doing my stuffs. So I look him in the eye. I'm a little PO'd about that last one, not doing it. I'm gonna get like really low to the ground, like I'm doing the Superman like charge up.
Okay.
But it just looks like I'm bending down really slow because all my movement is gone. And then I'm just gonna jump up in the air, clasp both of my hands together mid-air, and come down on the top of his head with my fists.
All right.
For my final attack.
Cool. You just bash him in the back.
Out for murder.
That's gonna be a 21.
Phrasing,
It's like
by the
my
way.
favorite number tonight.
Oh. 21 to hit. You had one more attack to go with you. Cool. Yeah, that hits.
Yes. And that will
Nice.
be
I love that flavor
9.
text. Thank you for saying what you're gonna do before rolling the dice. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. 9 points of magical bludgeoning pain things.
I thought the word ban was just for Mario, not
It is.
anyone else.
It is just for me.
everybody.
No.
Oh, then take your 9 damage of the damagings and get damaged.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay. He's gonna.
And then, so after I come down on his head, I'll then
Phrasing.
like lean in, and I'll then lean in and be like, "Hey, dude, you can totally just like call it right now. There's no shame in it."
If you want to, you can use your reaction point to persuade him.
I'm gonna make him angry.
I'm not actually trying to persuade him. I'm just talking smack.
That's fine. Okay. He gets all tampered up. He attempts to swing at you immediately. He says, "I ain't done just yet." Makes 2 swings at you. Wow. They both miss. And then he's going to use his flurry of blows and use his bonus action to swing and misses all his swings as he attempts to swing at you, and he's done grabbing you, seeing how badly that failed. And he tries to just slap you across the face the first time. You duck back. He then tries to tackle you. You skid over to the side, and then he swings around, does kind of like a windmill motion, and attempts to kick you to no avail. Go for it,
It's
Roger.
too quick, man. All right. So
Wow.
this is about to get complicated. So first, I'm gonna roll my attacks to know what happens. I have to know that I hit before I can tell you what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just go with me.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do attack, flurry of blows. So that's a 24. That hits. That misses. That also misses. Thank God. Okay, so 23. So I'm gonna hit him once, and then I'm gonna miss him twice.
Wait. How many attacks did you do last round?
5.
Okay. You're good. Keep
Yeah.
And you
'cause
just
I have
did
my
another.
2 regular. My flurry gives me 2 more unarmed strikes, and then the haste gives me
Your
a 5th one.
Flurry gives you 1 more, but you're still at 5. Yeah, but you're good.
I thought it was 2 unarmed strikes. Because it's an attack, and then you burn a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes.
Oh, I should have had an extra attack. Then you should be at 6, right?
No, it's attack, extra attack, flurry gives you 2, so that's 4, and then the haste gives me 1 more.
Oh, haste doesn't
5.
get. Does haste? I thought haste gave you an action.
Which I
Does-
can use to attack.
Right, and every time you use an action to attack, you get an extra attack.
Oh, yeah, so I should have 6. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So in that case, so I burn, so I hit, miss, hit. And then I'm gonna see if this works. Okay. So, hit, miss, hit. Another 21. This is like the number tonight.
21.
And then a 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit him once. I'm just gonna pop him in, like in the gut,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna miss him twice.
You,
But on the last 3, I want to grab. I'm trying to make it seem like he's taking his turn. So I want to grab his hands and use them to punch me and hit myself.
okay. You can. That's gonna require. But you're not actually hitting yourself. You're just seeming like you hit yourself. Am I correct?
I will. Yes.
Right.
I mean, they technically hit, so.
But you're not actually hitting yourself. If I'm right, just to clarify,
Yeah.
you're just making it seem like he's hitting you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you to do a performance check for me. For
That's a 17.
okay, that's fine. Then you he attempts to counterattack you, and you take advantage of this. Every time he goes to hit you, you go back into like your drunken state mode, but this time you're looking for precision. You concentrate with everything that you have. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. And every time that I'm manipulating him to hit me, I want to like ham it up a bit and be like, "Whoa, Kubis! This is a total surprise! I didn't know you had it in you."
Okay. So, every time he swings at you as a counterattack, and he's going at you, you hit him in a pressure point. So it looks like you guys aren't trading blows, but you're really doing a lot of damage to him. And you're doing some Master Oogway stuff to him right now. But you pretend like every time he swung at you, it connected. And you yell that out. Go ahead and, what's the damage you got?
So I rolled it all together, but I forgot that 3 of those were on me. So
3 of those were on you.
let me cancel that and
You
do that
did
again. So the
4 down. You hit him 4 times.
Right.
Yeah.
But the last 3 I was like using my attack to make him hit me.
Is that a drunken master feat, or is this you? Are we improvising?
It's I'll tell you, like I'm trying to make it seem like he's getting the upper hand.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I still
Okay.
still allowed you to do damage to him. Like I said, you're it looks like you guys are having a slugfest right now, and you're making his blows look like they hit, and you're hitting him with pressure points. Just like in Kung Fu Panda, how Mr. Oogway did that other dude real dirty with some finger touches.
Okay. So that is going to be 19 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. He's now bloodied.
Okay.
Dude, now it's interesting.
And that will end my turn. So I think I really overcomplicated this. What I would like to do
It's okay.
is when I would
like the
to-
creativity.
on his turn, I want to try. I want him to hit me.
Okay, you're not even going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like defenses are down. Like I'm gonna lean into his attacks.
Okay. Dobie, have you decided what you're going to do about the goblin?
As of right now, I'm just gonna see how this plays out.
Okay.
But I want to keep track of the last person money got handed to off that I know of. That makes sense.
You say that again?
I want to keep track of the last person the money got handed to that I know of.
That's fine. That's doable. You can definitely do that with him.
And then also,
Yeah.
just go up to a mall. Nah, never mind. Don't worry about it. You know what?
All right, so he's going to go to attack you. He's going to make his first 2 attacks. The first one miss. Oh, wait, no. It doesn't miss because you help him. So he's going to have advantage. So the first one's going to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, does the first one hit? Barely. Jeez, just barely. The first one
even
hit.
with the advantage.
Yeah, because he rolled a 13. He's pretty messed up right now, being bloodied. What was I looking for? Oh, this. Once he finally lands a hit, he's gonna try one more time to knock you prone.
Okay.
Do you take the dexterity saving throw, or do you allow him to knock you prone?
I will allow him.
Okay. At which point you're prone. He can't get double advantage, but he doesn't realize that you're helping him out. So you get prone. He goes for the second strike for the advantage. Misses. He trips, like when he kind of judo throws you. He slips. He slips in his own sweat and kind of falls down quickly, bounces off the ground really quick, and then goes to spend a key point to do a flurry of blows to get 2 more attacks on you. That's gonna hit, and wow, is gonna miss. As the one that hits, he's gonna do a stunning strike as he like takes his foot up and stomps down on you.
As soon as he does that, I like really sell it. Like I just got lit the fuck up, and I close my eyes and like let my tongue hang out of my mouth, and I'm totally acting unconscious.
Okay, make a performance check.
Ooh, it's a 6.
Boy.
Right. So he stomps on you, twists his foot in as he does a little twist. That's a reference if you guys know it, and sends a surge of ki through you. Do you try to make the save from being stunned?
I do not.
Okay, so you take that position your tongue's like hanging out and everything, and now you're like paralyzed in that position. And he gets up, looks at you. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then the crowd, they start to like murmur, and then they start to get mad. He's like, "He's throwing the fight! This is rigged! He's throwing the fight! Hey! Hey!" And they start getting mad as people start shoving and pushing and at each other and yelling. And they start looking over for the goblin, like, "Where is the little green scamp?"
I just shout. I'm like not really giving a shit. I just shout, "Broxer, get up and kick his ass already!"
I'm just gonna like move my head around like I'm really dazed and like, Amal, is that you, dude? Oh man,
Can I roll
really
an
took it
insight
out
on
of me.
this?
Not against another player, no.
Oh, he just hit me so hard. It was like the comeback of the century. Oh.
Can I do? I don't know if I can do an insider perception on Sid. Like, did that actually like fuck him up or like?
Ramon, you know it didn't fuck him up.
Okay, I don't know, dude.
Not against other players. You're good.
All right, I'm just
I
like,
also had a 6 on performance, so you can probably see through the facade anyway.
yeah, but Broxer's a weird dude, you know?
Hey, that's on you, dude.
Appreciate that.
Play
Yeah,
with it however you
Broxer's a
wanna play
weird
with it.
dude, so that's why I'm just not gonna be submissive with him.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna like whisper to the like using the stone, just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I gotta roll to tell myself what to do.
Everything's getting rowdy, right?
Say that again?
That everything's getting rowdy, right?
Yeah, everything's getting pretty
I
rowdy.
want to stealth and then go
He's gonna
up
dip.
the last guy that had the money. All right. So
Okay.
Spent so much fucking money on you.
big ass friends out here.
So much money.
So pissed.
That's gonna be a 17 for stealth.
Put so much
Okay.
faith. I put a third level spell on you. What the fuck?
You're the crowd's kind
I'm
of chaotic,
unconscious.
but
I
you're
can't hear you
actually
right now.
you're actually like weaving through it, kind of. It's like Ezio Auditore del Firenze.
All right, and then in which case I'll pull out my dagger, activate its ability,
Ooh, doggy. All right.
go up to the last guy that had the gold, like not stab him, but like push it against him, over his mouth, and be like, "Who has the gold?"
Ooh, intimidation with
Cutting
advantage.
move, and I'll kill you.
Oh, nice, love it.
What'd you say? What was intimidation?
With advantage.
Okay. Let's see. It was 20. I think it's 21.
I love it. Your charisma's just a 1. Like you just had
All I can
one
do is,
point.
I can move around really quick, man. But anything that involves other people. I'm out.
21. That's real good. Let me see if I can set the tone of this. The guy is just like he puts his hands up, his mouth's covered, and you see that he's like waving his hands in like these motions.
Right.
And he like barely like
But I'll-
almost like risking
I'll
it like
try to
taps
stop
your
it.
arm,
Yeah.
and he goes, okay, I'll take you, there's nothing but and he turns around on you. oh nice. Yeah, one of those. Okay. How about we share in what we find together.
That's a good counter offer. Or how about right? Hear me out, right? I don't kill you, and I get my money's worth. Cause I don't know if you saw what I just saw, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Okay. He takes you.
Let's go walk.
He
Let's start
takes
walking.
you away out of the crowd. You guys don't go far. You guys actually end up So if we're gonna look at Little Goblin, you guys actually end up going like right over here, and there's like this like little nook in the sand, and there's these other like pirates, gnomes, and goblins, and they're taking rocks that are about the same, they're grinding them as smooth as they can, and there's like this assembly line where they're taking the rocks, grinding them, and painting them gold, and then they're putting them in different bags, and they're taking the bags of gold that people had.
Oh my!
We need to get in on this.
And they're putting them in a chest.
We need to get on this immediately.
How many?
You can't help but check the gold that you won earlier.
These just rocks. Are you telling me I got rocks right now?
The bag is actually dripping with golden paint because they gave it to you and it's still wet.
How did you not notice that immediately? Man, come on.
Okay, well, you know
It's
what?
an operation. Do people not realize they're being given rocks over time?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how dumb is everyone
First
here? Rocks and
Second
coins
hop.
make completely different noises. What the fuck?
I don't think we're all dumb.
There's a currency just
So
rocks here.
you kind of, the
we
guy's
actually
kind of
do
like
it?
he shows you and he's like, "Oh, get back, get back." They don't know your face. You're gonna spook them. You don't want to spook them.
Okay, fair enough. And I'll pull him back with me, right? And then I'll grab my sending stone. How many guys are there?
That's a good question. We'll say at worst there's 24 guys. Okay, so there are 14 guys there.
Okay, cool. And then is the noise from the crowd in the arena loud enough to reach out here? Like, is it rowdy enough, or is it just like
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
pretty
bickering?
loud.
Okay.
It's pretty loud.
Okay. And I'll grab my sending stone, talk to the whole team, and be like, "Hey, everyone but Broxer." I'll be like, "Hey, come to the bay. We just come over here, right?"
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh, now.
Why can't I come?
Broxer, you don't even
No,
hear
no,
the
no, no.
message.
I know.
Hey, I hear that, and then I just like message him privately. I'm like, "You just keep laying down, all right?" I meta your meta.
That cancels it out, you know? Remdas.
All right, I'm all Cira. You get the message. Did Prophet hear the message?
I'm just communicating to.
Everyone but Broxer?
Yeah. And then the queen. You know, like anyone
Yeah.
who's here, like
Everyone is here.
relevant.
Yeah. So Prophet
Just what?
looks over to Thalia and it's just like, it seems that our mutual companion wants us to head over to the A team to head over to the pier.
Anything?
Yeah, they. I just fly the ship and pilot the thing, but Cira and the Pussycats is what they're called. They're the ones that do
Yeah.
most of the work and the muscle.
I'm gonna start making my way over there.
But Amal starts walking off, and Prophet kind of like nudges you. And again, the crowd's getting kind of rowdy.
Oh, am I the 8 team? That's me.
I stick into the stone. Hey, Broxer, good luck with whatever the fuck's happening, man.
Prophet then
bad.
looks at you and says, "Seeing as earlier, I saw the initiative you took for the ship and the people, and I've been around these folks for some time. They need someone that is more organized."
I just appear behind him.
He
on the
just
show.
says, "Look,
And Natalia squints her eyes very tightly and just goes, okay.
Rox." He takes what? 1 second, and he takes out his sending stone that he had on a bracelet on his other arm. Takes it off, gives it to you, and says,
The bracelet?
"Yeah, the whole bracelet and everything. It's like a leather-bound bracelet that."
Oh yeah, I got a
It's a
free
fake gold bracelet. It's green now. Your skin's green.
And he says, "No, most of the messages that they send I can acquire elsewhere, and I don't mind being a messenger for the Empress at all." And he says, "I think I'm going to stay here. We'll see how Roxer fares out."
He's not 18.
What?
He's pointing like I'm pointing to Brox over my shoulder, so he's not considered 18.
I believe
Not
he
that
is, but I also do not think he's breathing at the moment.
Good enough. And I drop my my haste on him. So Broxer, you are extremely lethargic for the next like 3 minutes.
I
God.
get zapped and I'm like, oh shit. It actually really does hurt. Ow.
Let me see. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps
Wait.
over it.
Wait, Amal, come back. For real, dude, I'm not playing anymore. It really hurts. I can't move anything.
It's just like cramp. Your whole
man,
body just starts cramping.
Why are you running away? Why is everybody running away?
I'm like
I don't
walking.
understand.
I'm like walking. I'm like,
Before
hey, you
Talia
just keep
leaves,
their attention. Keep
Yeah,
their attention.
she,
Something's
like-
going on with Dobie.
Oh,
leans over the edge of the pit towards Brox, and she's like, "Did very well, Brox. I'm very. You did your best. Now rest."
I was gonna say I'm very proud of this. Like, actually.
send another
That's-
phone. Be like, if you guys see anyone coming that way, don't worry about it, right? And then I'll tell the guy that I have, be like, all right, now stand up, scream at them, tell them there's a riot going on or like commotion going on in the ring, and then they need help.
Yeah, I'm good at that kind of stuff. And then you kind of like shove him out there, and he's like at the entranceway. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, they figured out what we're up to. They're on their way here. Don't worry, just run, get out of here. We'll make sure everyone here is too afraid to mess with us. So go on out of here." And then the goblins and them, they kind of stop. They stop working, and they just like they look at him, and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "We're in trouble, run!" They all just start getting. They drop their things, and they take off. You see them scrambling out of the little like the little hole, the little work area that they're in. They go off in different directions. Just
Scatter.
Does anyone grab the chest?
no one touches the chest.
I bet. Cool. At this point, I'll just wait.
Okay,
Is
it doesn't
anyone
take
left,
long.
or-
Yeah, everyone shows up. Cira and all of them show up. Everyone's there except for Broxer. Surprisingly enough, Dahlia's there as well.
I wanted to collect the weapons that the kid had stolen,
Okay.
throw them in the blacksmith area, leave a note, and be like, "I stopped these kids from stealing them," and then sign Cira Kenneth.
Okay, nice. Oh, you signed your name. Okay. Good. And you head over. Everyone's there. Dobie is there. He's standing in the middle of what looks to be a workshop. There's gold paint all over the floor and rocks, piles of rocks everywhere. But in front of him is a chest. A chest filled to the brim with gold.
Just like,
Are there
And-
any
yeah, they try to play us, but no one
any
gets me.
initials or markings on the chest? Like ownership?
Fancy.
What happened?
Make a history check.
God, this is definitely more rocks.
I take a bite out of one of the coins.
It's a dirty 20.
It's genuine. Dirty 20? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. In total?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Every single.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In total, you get 1,260 platinum pieces. Now, this is a combined total of there's sapphires, opal, and pearls, as well as just a shit ton of gold. But on the side of that chest marks property of Resnick.
Oh.
And we'll have to find out next week.
Can you
Taking
say
all the money. You guys can get out of here.
Dude, we're gonna
We'll
get a
find
Hey,
out
wait, don't come, don't come,
next
don't come.
week.
Guys, everything's okay. Don't come. It's fine.
Actually,
What
never mind. I don't need
happens?
backup. I don't need backup.
What's that? Yeah, I have it right here for you as well. Okay, I'm muting you guys. Thank you for watching the podcast. We really enjoy all the support that we get here. If you want to watch us live, again, show up at the Twitch. .tv/digitalhero101. We interact with you. We talk about the game. We talk about Dungeons and Dragon topics before the game starts, and we talk about all the silly shenanigans that happen during the game. However, if you want to keep up to date on the date, you know what to do, and it's roll to start. Catch us on your podcast streaming service of choice. I think we'll have this fixed by then, but Digital Heroes, roll to start. Until next time, play nice.